Welcome live to GTV Africa, live from Abuja in 4 hours time. Members of Northern Consensus Forum Movement are about to embark on a total strike, saying that no food supply goes to the southeast, and this is as a result of killings that have been experienced by members of the union. Recently, let's listen to the president of the group and hear what he has to say.
There is food supply. We are putting food supply from the northern part of Nigeria to the eastern part of Nigeria to send a message that the continued killing by IPOB and ESN of northerners resident in the eastern part of Nigeria and northerners that are transiting in the name of business from the north to the east to desist from doing so. We are expressing our displeasure by the no food supply only to the eastern states, because those are the states where northerners are no longer safe. The northerners resident there are no longer safe. Northerners doing business within that route are no longer safe because they are continuously being killed on a daily basis and properties being destroyed, vehicles being burnt to ashes. This is what we are frowning at, and this is the reason why we are taking this action to express our displeasure. We also know that among the Easterners, it's not all of the Easterners that are members of ESN or members of the IPOB. Just like we know that the Easterners resident in the north are protected and they are doing their business. We have accepted them as our brothers. We will continue to live with them as brothers. We will live with them in peace. For as long as they are with us, we are also with them. But for those of the IPOB and ESN members, we are saying that enough is enough and we cannot continue to tolerate this. That is why we are taking this action, so that their leaders may possibly talk to them if they do listen to those their leaders. Because we as Northerners listen to our leaders, we respect our leaders. When they instruct us, we obey their instructions. When they ask us to do, we do. When they say stop, we stop. But on these cases, we have notified them that we are going to take this action, and then we are already taking this action, and it is within our constitutional right. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria provide for peaceful assembly as well as peaceful expression of displeasure where your people or members are being dehumanized, killed, and their properties being destroyed. So what we do, we are doing within the confine of the law. We are not breaking the law. That is why we are not taking the laws into our hands by either going to do the same thing they are doing to our people. We are rather saying we will seize what is coming from the north to the eastern part of Nigeria, and only to the eastern part of Nigeria, because that is where the destructions of properties and lives of northerners is taking place, and on a daily basis.
How many days is this going to last?
Well, for now, we are starting this by tomorrow. It will last for as long as possible when their leaders call them to order.
The lawyer in the midst of the group has this to say.
So, in whatever we are doing it within the content of the Constitution, because the Constitution said that under Chapter 4, sections 40, that any organizations that their right has been breached. So our members has been killed in the eastern part of this country. Their property has been destroyed. So we want to call the attentions of the government, part of their responsibility to make sure to protect our members. We are already, all the time that we are meeting with the press, express our anger, express our own problem about what was going there. But the government is not taking action up till now. So that is why, since that the Constitution said that we can go even by the protest, that lawful protest. So that is now, all of us, we are agreed to go under lawful protest to make sure our government to do their own honors.
We are not going to agree to allow this thing to continue happening to our northerners, because the killing is too much. Enough is enough. Therefore, I'm calling all the drivers in northerners, please, they should park their vehicles until further notice when we hear any reasonable answer from their governors, senators, and their elders or their chieftaincies. So any person that you know, you are a driver, life is one, it's not true. Park your vehicle for some days and see what will happen. So the announcement for continuity will be done by our national president, Dr. Awwal Ibrahim.